Dun, 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 dun. Jupiter Love by 11 Moons. Hey, how are you, love? How's your day? How you feeling? So I could not sleep at all last night after doing that class and that new moon event. My energy was just on such a high. I had a great time. Thank you again for collaborating with me. It was awesome. I loved it. Same here. I'm about to do this love, sex, pain situation. And then I have one more reading to do today. And I'm going to turn it off. Hey, Tiki. What's up, boo? How you feeling after this beautiful new moon energy? Yeah, I just feel so cleansed and affirmed, and I knew I would have an idea, so hit me up Monday. You know I'm gonna forget to hit you up Monday. Let me write it down. Hold on. Hey, Chia. I'm doing good. I'm just so filled with gratitude, you guys. Call Chosen Eyes on Monday. Okay. I will. I know I will. I know me, and then you'll be like, she don't even call me. Um, but I'm gonna call you on Monday. Do you want me to call you on at a certain time, or don't matter? Anytime is good. I'm doing good, Tiki. I'm filled with gratitude. So listen, y'all. Exposure. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling a little bit of imposter syndrome. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm catfishing y'all. Like, can I really tell these people about their lives and like how to improve them? Like, am I really as knowledgeable in astrology as I think I am? Like, do I really have the capacity to manifest the vision that I'm trying to manifest? And this last couple of weeks really just put into perspective for me that I absolutely am and I absolutely can. But last night, especially, like doing a whole astrology and medicine intro course with Chosen Eyes, who is a doctor in Chinese medicine. Um, and having her just like, working with me and bouncing off of me left and right, and then telling me she learned so much from me and learning so much from her. It was just like amazing. And then doing that event and like writing my own guided meditation and, saying it to the group and like using my own journal prompts and reading spreads, and having everybody give me feedback. Like, I feel so light. My heart chakra feels full and open. I feel freer. Like, it's just really affirming to my spirit. And I needed that. I really did. I needed that because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Me being a Capricorn, I can be very self-critical, and I be like, you're not good enough. You need to do this better. You need to do this more. And of course, I can always improve, but I'm doing a good job. Doing a good job. Thank you, Tiki. She said you were the shit shine on. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Hey, Hattie Boo, what's up? How you feeling? You have all my decks over there that I need. You do. Thank y'all for these hearts. I appreciate it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. She slid them to me, y'all. Of course, likewise. Thank you for sharing space with me. Um, all right, y'all. Let's get into these love, sex, pain readings. I'm not even gonna lie. I wrote down my Venus notes, but because I've been doing so much this week, I cannot find them. I don't remember where I wrote them. So I'm just gonna be looking at my computer notes to tell y'all what's going on with Venus, and then we're gonna get into these Venus love, sex, pain readings for water, air, fire, and earth signs. Okay. So we are now in February 12th. So currently, Venus is parallel with Jupiter, which is a beautiful energy for relationships. It allows you to be more affectionate, more wanting to cater to your lover. And twin flame. So listen, I kind of have mixed feelings about twin flames because I do believe in twin flames. I feel like twin flames do exist. But I feel like you're not supposed to be in a relationship with your twin flame. I feel like they are karmic. They're to show you the ugliest and greatest parts of yourself so that you can give of yourself in love and partnership effectively. I just think that someone being with their twin flame, it usually turns violent or toxic in some way, and I just don't agree with the typical logic surrounding those situations. So that's why I don't talk about it. But if y'all want me to talk about it, I will talk about it because I have the knowledge to do so. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree at all. And then with soulmates, anyone can be your soulmate. Friends can be soulmates. Business partners can be soulmates. Family members can be soulmates. People on the internet can be your soulmates and your soul tribe. Um, so it's not necessarily that your soulmate is someone that you're supposed to be with forever. You know, I do feel like my fiance is one of my soulmates, and I'm fortunate enough to have found someone who I have a kindred connection with in that way. But even before we were together, we were friends for like 10 whole years, you know, so we had that kindred spirit connection. And I think people get so caught up in romanticizing twin flame and soulmate ideas that they don't realize like what it really is. And I just be like, I'm not doing that. Like, these people be giving y'all false hope sometimes with this BS as it relates to soulmates and twin flames, for lack of better terms. Who is a soulmate? I don't understand what you're asking, Brins. I just said friends, family members, teachers can be your soulmates. Um, I just said that. Lovers, friends, associates, people that you meet on the internet, teachers, you know, a lot of people. And then how do you know when you've been with your twin flame? I feel like you'll know because you go through a spiritual awakening after that. Like, I went through a spiritual awakening after being with someone who was my twin flame. I literally lost everything. I lost weight, I lost hair, I lost friendships, I had family rifts, I had to move, I had to literally shed everything to let go and release that relationship. And it really showed me a lot about myself and the way that I can love, the way that I can give of myself. And I became a different person afterwards. I really did. So I feel like once you get to that, you know, you'll know. Hey Tiffany. Hey Loving Dana. Yeah, after that, I started reading. I started getting deeper into astrology. Like, just a lot of things changed. A lot of things changed. You may have, friend. You may have. Um, but yeah, that's my spiel on twin flames and soulmates. If y'all want me to, I will make a whole video about it. I'm gonna post a poll after this video. Thank you, love. Hey, not for the timid. I'm gonna post a poll after this video, and if y'all say yes, I will be on here next Friday talking about twin flames and soulmates. Say less, okay? But that's why I don't talk about it that much, if y'all are wondering, because I don't have the rosy romantic view of it that most people have, and I just feel like that's what people want to hear. I'm not talking about that. I'm not. But yeah, so Venus is in conjunction with Pluto. I mean, with Pluto, with Jupiter. Pluto. Made a whole new planet with Jupiter. And this is such a beautiful energy because it has to do with the expansion of love, the expansion of service, gratitude, and affection in love. There may be overstating of emotions. There may be even overindulgence of affection, overindulgence of sex, overindulgence of food. But it's for the good of your spirit. You need this overindulgence right now to lift you up as we come into the energy of this new moon. So that's a beautiful energy. Venus is also in conjunction with Mercury, brings a great sense of playfulness to relationships and friendship as we move through this Venus and Aquarius energy. We have enhanced communication, and everything is just moving quite nicely as Venus and Mercury are in Aquarius, even though Mercury is in retrograde. Um, Venus is going to be in a trine with the North Node from February 13th to 15th. Beautiful, beautiful Venus energy as it relates to opening up to new relationships, new connections, enhancing the connections that you already have, and understanding the direction that you want to take in love and how you want to cooperate in order to better become a part of the collective. So that's also going to be a very beautiful, loving energy. Venus is doing a lot of um, hugging on us right now, and I'm happy about it. Um, Venus is going to be in a semi square with Chiron on the 18th, which is here in a few days, which is just forcing us to detach a little bit. We want to be friendly, but we also want to be isolated, and we don't want to give of ourselves. So if you find yourself feeling like that as we get deeper into next week, it's okay. Um, you'll come back around. It's just the astrological placements of it all. So that's pretty much what's going on with Venus, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling for these readings. Um, I'm gonna do them by element. So I'm gonna do water signs, fire signs, air signs, and earth signs. Um, I hope that you all have taken advantage of this new moon. It's such a beautiful energy with all these planets in Aquarius aligning. This really is going to set the tone for the rest of the year, if not the next 6 months until we get to August. So tap in or you're going to be checked out. And that's just that on that. Hi, the Heretic Queen. Thank you for joining, love. Okay, I'm gonna start first with Earth because Chosen Eyes was in here first. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say air, not Earth. Chosen Eyes was in here first. So I'm gonna start first with air, and then we'll do Earth, and then water and fire. Hello, love. How you feeling? How is this new moon treating you? All right, Spirit. What message can you give me for my air signs in love, sex, pain? Let's get the love message from this deck. I do. I do love you. Hey, Earth Mama. All right, sex. Y'all, I can't believe how cold it is. Don't make no damn sense. And pain. What do we have? So, air signs, I feel like you're feeling disappointed in love. You kind of feel like you're not being heard, like you don't have the assistance that you need in certain areas as it relates to your relationship. And you want to build. It's not that you want to run away. Like you want to build on this relationship, but at the same time, a part of you feels like it's not in alignment with who you necessarily are right now. It's not giving you that extra passion that you need, that extra intellectual stimulation that you need at times. And sometimes you get tired of communicating it and you don't necessarily know how to talk about it. Then when it comes to sex, you want to try new things, but you feel judged. You feel judged in your situation and you're afraid to step out and try those new things. You're afraid to let go of the control and open yourself up because for some reason you don't feel safe. You have to understand that you're going to need to be the change that you want to see. Okay? You want to see this change and things have happened to where you feel like the other person should prove themselves, but you're the one that has to put in that effort or at least speak your truth and ask for what you want. So yeah, that's the love, sex, pain message for air signs. I would say in love, you guys are feeling like you're craving freedom, you're craving a new start, you're craving new things. In sex, you want to try new positions, maybe even new partners, maybe just new places having sex. And then in pain, it's like the things that have happened thus far have caused you to pull back and made you feel a little bit more reserved and you feel like you can't fully give of yourself. And you're creating your own suffering and projecting more suffering upon yourself as a function of that. Does that make sense, ear signs? All right, we gonna do Earth next. Thank y'all for these hearts. I don't know, I just love seeing the hearts float up. It makes me happy.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Seriously, fiance, in the middle of my life. Why? I can't. I can't.
So I might have ruined your camera. I sort of
Janae talking about yes. Don't encourage her. You already got this movie in the background instead of my romantic Friday music. And then you want to be screaming out, put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You want a burrito now? That's how you feel?
You the burrito, and I'm about to put some hot sauce up on you, baby.
Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I did that to myself. Girl, I don't know where this woman be coming from sometimes. She's crazy.
Pizza, best pie in town. I ordered pizza, no pie. Best pizza in town. Doesn't it suck? I mean, working on New Year's Eve? Yeah, sort of. That would make me want to hang myself. 450, please. What? You got a stripper hiding in there? You're gonna jump right out of the pepperoni?
I don't know what I'm doing with this woman. She's something else. She really is something else.
I'm only kidding. Where's your sense of humor? Did you just pay the bill somewhere?
Know it to a freak in Hollywood. That was random. It's the cards.
Faster than a speeding bullet. You won't even know I was gone.
Okay, so for earth signs, I feel like in love, you need to breathe new energy into your relationships. Like, you've been letting things be stagnant because you've been working hard, you've been juggling a lot, and that's really causing conflict over points of view, and it's keeping you from moving forward and leveling up in your relationship in some ways. But you're in this thing, you're in it, and if you're single and you're not in a relationship, then you're in the relationship with yourself and your self-love for the long run. So you need to embrace the movement that's happening. Don't see it as necessarily a conflict. Just see it as something that you need to go through to get to the other side. In sex, I feel like it's time for you to spice it up. Spice it up, release control, and do something that you don't normally do. Gather new resources, try some new tools, try some new toys, play with some costumes. That's what you need to be doing in sex, earth signs. You need to be putting on a different identity and going outside of yourself in sex, because within yourself it's like you feel restricted and you need to get out of that in order to be able to fully play up your sexual appetite. It's definitely time for romance. Don't wait on it. Go out and get it if you can. Gotta stop crying over spilled milk, and sometimes keep stuff to yourself, because you'll be surprised how people will be waiting for your downfall. Okay, you'll be surprised. So keep things to yourself sometimes, but after you've already said some shit and some shit happens, don't hold a grudge over it. Does that make sense, Earth Signs? Do we have any questions?
I always look for how true I went first last time and the time before that. Chicken? I'm chicken. I'm not.
Janae said yes, I'm here for it. Okay. All right. Who else is Earth in here? Anna Marisi, are you an Earth sign? Does that resonate with you? Gia, are you still in here? All right, we're gonna do fire now. Fire. Water, okay. Fire. Love. The way these cards are flying. So much love, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, the last one was for Earth. I haven't done water yet. Water is last. I'm doing fire right now.
Has he made any progress? He'd be mortified if he never told you. Honey, you've been in for a lifetime of disappointment, you fake it.
She's the most honest person, and she never heard flaws. She's your perfect little in the next 10 months of your life. I know moments.
So how often? I don't know.
I'll tell you, man. She's freaking the sheets. Mind blowing.
So not even once? A little? Just him?
You sure about this?
You deserve your own orgasm. I have none. Alone. And your pussy deserves better.
Found a soulmate. My favorite pizza's pepperoni.
Yes.
Because I had plenty of pizzas.
I love doing this segment, this love, sex, pain segment. Like, I don't know. I used to hate doing relationship readings, but I'm really good at it. And like, I've just started to love it this year. I really think it's like the decks that I've accumulated. Like, they really get me into the zone for love readings. But even before these decks, I was good at it. It's just a lot of work, because y'all be like, how does he feel about me? But y'all don't really want to know. Should I leave? But don't really want to go. And I just be like, can y'all just act right or no?
Doesn't it start to taste the same?
Thank you, Brand. Chosen Eyes gets it, because she does this too. Like, I love readings because I love doing love readings because I have an affinity for it. Like, I'm actually quite good at it. I'm good at matchmaking people too. But it's a lot of liability. And I'd be like, ooh, child. I don't know if I'm ready to take on that responsibility. Okay. All right, fire. So First of all, fire signs, I feel like y'all have baby fever. Y'all have baby fever if you don't literally want to have a baby. You're definitely trying to manifest something, like bring something to the forefront, birth a new intention out into the world, okay? With that being said, in love, it's like you kind of feel sometimes like you have to choose between your work and your love, and you're not necessarily being receptive to the love that you have right in front of you, and that definitely is causing a problem. You need to gather your resources in love and understand that your relationship or the love that you have surrounding you is what's going to support your intentions at the end of the day and help absolve that pain that you feel as it relates to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whether it's a baby or actually bringing something into the forefront, okay? And then when it comes to sex, I feel like you need some BDSM in your life, okay? You want some punishment. You need to be able to release control and play with the aspects between pleasure and pain, between good and evil, between sexual highs and sexual lows. You need to play with that balance in sex. Maybe get a blindfold, have someone tie up your hands and just let them do whatever they want to do to you. Maybe you need to be on the giving end and not the receiving end. But either way, I feel like BDSM is in order. We have the Emperor, the Starlight, and Punishment. And this is giving me like we need to play with the role between domination and submission. Play with the roles between masculine and feminine in sex. So yeah, that is for my fire babies. Make sense, fire babies? Hattie, you still in here? Friends, I owe you a match. Yes, I do. Okay. So now we have water. Water. Makes perfect sense. Cool. All right, Spirit. Water message for love. Water message for love. What do we have going on? Pain. And sex. Okay. Water signs. In love, I feel like you always have to be the one to take control and hold everything together, and you're tired of it. You're tired of overly giving yourself emotionally, overextending yourself mentally, overextending yourself physically in order to maintain a certain relationship. It's not pouring back into you. It's not giving you the security and stability. It's not giving you the structure that you're looking for. You see how beautiful this energy is, and it's upside down. So you're not feeling that, okay? And it's time for you to put your faith in yourself and manifest something new, create something new for yourself. Bring in a new force. You don't know when to walk away, and you keep making excuses to pause and look back. It has to do with feelings of self-worth. It has to do with that solar plexus and that heart chakra center that's keeping you stuck, looping in this masochistic situation. And a part of you is codependent on that trauma. Even in sex, you like that. You like going through the pain, going through the the anger, the sadness, the agony. You don't feel whole without it, and that's really your pain. In sex, you're displaying that. You have punished and then mounted. So you're taking this pain even in sex, and you're transforming it because you feel like that's what you should do. But it's time for you to try something new, my love. It's time for you to try something new. It's time for you to step outside your own box, strengthen your faith, or give a different belief system a try. That was heavy for water signs, but does that make sense? Damn. That just gave me like neck tension and a headache. Okay. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. I'm going to do a last collective love message for this new moon in retrograde for you all, and then I'm gonna jig on up out of here. Yeah, especially the first part. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Looking for an empty cup, yes. To pour yourself into, yes. Okay. I think I want to use these decks for this reading. Alright, Spirit, guide me. Let me know what collective message I need to give the peoples them on love for this new moon in this retrograde. Okay, love. I be having to focus when I do these collectives, y'all, because I just have to pull on everyone's energy. And I don't know what happened in the past few weeks, but lately it just seems to take a lot out of me if I'm not focused. Okay. So overall, I feel like we all need to take an assessment of like what is important for us right now and what do we want to prioritize in order to better stabilize our roots in love. Okay, I feel like that's number one. Secondly, we're afraid to jump into new emotional pools, and that's causing a problem. That's also causing miscommunications during this retrograde, so that's something that you need to be aware of. Trust your intuition, but don't juggle too much by creating internal instigation. And what I mean by internal is where there are no problems, making up situations in your head because you're making assumptions and taking things personally, and not really being clear about what you want, but expecting people to just kind of flop to it and know. Definitely some messages coming through in love, some disloyalty that's going to be revealed, but at the end of the day, don't worry about it because it needs to be revealed in order for you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And I honestly am feeling like this disloyalty is not even in a relationship. It has more to do with a friendship than anything, okay? So that's just something to be aware of. I'm going to pull one last Moonology. faith in your dreams. Nothing is yet set in stone. A new start is coming. So the new moon card comes through, lets you know new beginnings in your relationships are definitely coming. If you're not in a relationship, new beginnings in general for relationships are on your way. Nothing is set in stone. You don't have to settle for anything or go with anything. If you want to move, you can definitely move. So don't feel stuck. And then have faith in your dreams. Understand your worth and how much you can expand, okay? Because at the end of the day, you can have, do, and be whoever you want, okay? Especially on the internet. That's it, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys on Monday. Book your new moon readings for $22 on my website, 11moons11.com. You can get this lip gloss that I'm wearing. It's called Jupiter Love. It's $8 at 11moons11.com. Or you can get your gloss bundles for $25 where you can get 5 glosses, also at 11moons11.com. That link is in my bio. If you watch this video back, let me know what message resonated best with you. If you're watching this video on YouTube, all these links that I'm saying that will be in my bio are going to be down below in the description box. I love you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend and a beautiful night.